Good morning, everyone, students. The continuation part of polymers, if you observe, phenol formaldehyde polymer. Phenol formaldehyde polymer, which is also called as bakelite, and related polymers, whatever we are getting in the preparation of bakelite, all those things we will see in this topic, students. It is prepared by condensing phenol with a formaldehyde in presence of acidic or basic catalyst. Whenever we have treated phenol with formaldehyde in the presence of acidic or basic catalyst, it gives ortho or para-hydroxymethylphenol derivatives. Phenol derivatives we will get it, which further react with phenol to form compounds having rings joined to each other through CH2 groups. Whenever this ortho-hydroxymethylphenol treated with phenol to form compounds having rings joined to each other through CH2 groups, it will happen. How it is and all we will see now. First, initial product, whatever we are getting, linear product, that we call as what? A Novaloc, which is used in what? Paints, students, right? So first we will see that phenol with formaldehyde in presence of acidic or basic catalyst, right? Phenol with formaldehyde. Let us take phenol structure. Everybody knows it. Phenol is this one, right? Yes. Phenol treated with formaldehyde. Formaldehyde structure is CH2O actually. CH2O we can also write like this. HC double bond OH. Or this one you can also write like this. CH2O, in books they will give like this, right? For understanding purpose I have written like this. So here on phenol, if you take on benzene ring, OH group is present. OH group is electron donating group. Electron donating group. Due to the presence of electron donating group on benzene ring, the electron density at ortho and para positions will increase. So electrophile easily attack at ortho and para positions only, not at meta position, students. Already we know this concept. So now, for example, if you take at ortho position, the electrophile is going to attack, if you think. Then here hydrogen is available, right? So in formaldehyde between carbon and oxygen is more electronegative in nature. So that's why the pi electrons will shift towards more electronegative atom, and it gets oxygen gets a negative charge, carbon gets positive charge. Then here suppose carbon and hydrogen bond cleavage is taking place. What will happen here? Hydrogen will get positive charge, this carbon will get negative charge, students. Then how the addition will take place? You see that here H plus ion will attack at a negatively charged oxygen, and this positively charged electrophile will attack at negatively charged carbon here. Then now what is the product you will get? You see that here. On benzene, as it is, you take OH, that is phenol. At ortho position, this group, this carbon is attacked. That carbon bounded by here two hydrogens are there, as it is I have taken. And this oxygen is attacked by H plus ion. H plus ion is attacked on oxygen, right? That OH also you can take. See that ortho-hydroxymethyl. This is ortho-hydroxymethyl. See that ortho-hydroxymethyl phenol. Derivative we have got, correct? Ortho-hydroxymethyl phenol. This is ortho-hydroxymethyl phenol we have got. Suppose here hydrogen atom is broken, carbon hydrogen bond broken, and here substitution was happened. Suppose if substitution, the same substitution is happened at a para position, this CH2OH group will be attacked on this position. And suppose if this CH2OH group may attack at ortho position also. Why? Because here on benzene electron donating group is present. What is the nature of this electron donating group? This electron donating group will increases the electron density either at ortho or para position, right? So you may get a single substituted product or many substituted products also. That means what? Wherever the possibilities are there, at all the positions this CH2OH may form, right? So this is one product, students, and some more products you may get. What are that means? You take along with this a mixture of ortho and para hydroxy derivatives you may get. So this is another product, CH2OH. Not only here, there is a chance to attack at para position also, right? Para position also, or sometimes you may get at all the positions CH2OH may attack. CH2OH may attack at all the positions. How CH2OH will attack, already I have explained at the first example. And first example, right? First product I said to you, how do we get CH2OH and all. Like this mixture of ortho and para hydroxy methyl phenol. See that ortho hydroxy methyl this is. This is what? Hydroxy methyl. It is present at the ortho position. That's why I am calling ortho hydroxy methyl phenol derivatives. This is derivative. This is derivative. You can take, or else para hydroxy methyl phenol derivative. One more group is there. Or else you can also call this is what? 2,4 dihydroxy methyl phenol. 2,4, 6 trihydroxy methyl phenol. Like this you can call, right? So like this mixture of products you will get. If you take either ortho-hydroxy methyl phenol or else para-hydroxy methyl phenol separately, if you take, it will polymerize N molecules first and it will give Novaloc structure. How do we get a Novaloc structure? We will see now, students. So let us take Novaloc structure. How do we get? By taking a ortho-hydroxy methyl phenol. By taking ortho-hydroxy methyl phenol, you may get Novaloc. How it is, we will see now. Let us take ortho-hydroxy methyl. This is ortho-hydroxy methyl. Na? So this I am taking N moles. N moles will undergo polymerization. And it gives Novaloc. How do we get Novaloc? Let us see now Novaloc structure. I am taking here CH2. This will be attached with the benzene ring here. Here OH, here CH2. Here again benzene ring will join. Again CH2. Again benzene ring. Again CH2. Like this you will get. See this product I am writing here again. It was not completed. Here I am writing N moles. If it polymerize, it gives Novaloc structure like this. What is the meaning of this one? Means that is continuation part. How do we get? Everything we will discuss, students. This is Novaloc structure. See that for continuation part I kept like this. This may takes place how many times here? N times, because N moles of ortho-hydroxy methyl phenol we have taken, right? So that's why I kept here N times, or else continuation part you can put. This structure we call as what? Novaloc. This you can put N times, because N moles we have taken. First starting product is what? Novaloc we have got. The initial product could be linear product, Novaloc, right? This is a linear product. That is called what? Novaloc. How do we get this Novaloc, sir? What is the repeating unit involved in it? You may ask the question, right? So that's why I am taking any 2 moles first. 2 moles of ortho-hydroxy methyl phenols I am taking for explanation purpose. So let us take here ortho-hydroxy methyl. And one more ortho-hydroxy methyl I am taking. Ortho-hydroxy methyl phenol I have taken. See that how here the addition will take place at ortho position means For example, here nothing is there means here hydrogen is there at each and every position of carbon here, right? Here at other position what will happen means one of the hydrogen and here OH removed as water molecule. Then this CH2 will join at here. Suppose if you take one more molecule here, what will happen? You take here orthohydroxymethylphenol. This is orthohydroxymethylphenol I have taken now. Here nothing is there means again hydrogen is there na. So here hydrogen, here OH removed as water molecule. Again this CH2 will join at other position. See that repetition is taking place. Suppose you may ask a question here. This side also you kept a CH2 na sir? Yes. CH2 next benzene ring OH should be present, because if you add one more molecule to this side, definitely you will get this. Correct or not? So how it will join means this is the procedure we have. This is the procedure, right? This is the main product, that is what? Novoloc. Initial product we have got, students, right? This is the Novoloc preparation. By using this Novoloc, we can prepare Bakelite. How do we prepare Bakelite? We will see now, students. Let us take now Novoloc on heating with formaldehyde undergoes cross-linking to form an infusible solid mass which is called as Bakelite. So how do we get Bakelite? We will see now. Very simple. First Novoloc structures we have to take. Whenever we treated with the formaldehyde, there is a cross-linking taking place and it produces an infusible solid mass which is called Bakelite. First I am writing this one, that is what? Novoloc structure. Novoloc structure will be like this. Everybody knows Novoloc structure will be like this. Here continuation part is present, correct? Yes. And then here again benzene ring. On benzene ring CO2, that is phenol group. Here again CH2. Here again benzene ring. Again OH, CH2. This link up. Like this Novoloc structure will be. Same Novoloc structure in reverse manner down I am taking, students. For easy understand I am writing here. Like this, you see that. Instead of here, see that position I am taking here, mistake. Here I am not taking. Here you can erase it. This is not the correct position. If you take like this as it is, it will be right. But this reverse manner I am taking. How it is means, it will be like this. OH will be down. Here CH2 will be present. CH2 continuation part. And here CH2 continuation part. Same thing you can take. This is also Novoloc structure only, but reverse direction I have taken. See that reverse direction I have taken, this one. CH2 continuation. Right? This is another Novoloc structure. This is another Novoloc structure. How do we identify? Means here only we have taken CH2 mean at other position. Here also at other position only CH link up is present. Here also at other position only CH2 link up is present. That you have to maintain. And what is the preparation method of Bakelite? Novoloc on heating with formaldehyde. What is the formula of formaldehyde? Formaldehyde is nothing but plus CH2O. Formaldehyde HCHO, correct? Plus this one you can take. Here nothing is there means hydrogen is there, student, right? Here also nothing is there means hydrogen is there. Nothing is there means what? Hydrogen is there here. Again you can add formaldehydes 1 unit. Formaldehyde 1 unit you can add. Then what will happen? You see that here nothing is there means hydrogen is there. Here also hydrogen is there, right? Hydrogen is there. Then What will be a remove means here from this position hydrogen, from this position oxygen, and from this position hydrogen removed as water molecule. Correct? And from this position hydrogen, from this position O, and from this position hydrogen removed as water molecule. And from this position hydrogen, from this position oxygen, and from this position hydrogen removed as water molecule. Then you will get at last Novaloc structure. How it will be means, you see that I am drawing here again after removal of water molecules. The structure will be like this. This will be join with what? A CH2 group, right? This also will join with what? A CH2 group. This also will join with what? A CH2 groups as it is. This CH2 group is linked with this one, this part, right? This is a Novaloc only, but it is present in a reverse direction, right? First you take benzene rings or else phenol, like this you can write. At last this side you put a CH2 and joining the continuation part, right? The same thing you can take here also, students. Here CH2 you should add, right? Here also the same thing. Here you should add CH2, right? Here CH2, this continuation part. This is the bakelite structure. How do we get this bakelite structure means? Novaloc structures only I have taken two. One is as it is and other one is reverse direction I have taken. That means OH it is there in the top position. Here I have taken down. OH at ortho position only CH link up is present. And formaldehyde I have added in middle. And from this para position, whatever the para position is there, that hydrogen and oxygen. In this ring also para position hydrogen removed as water molecule. The same thing is happened here, right? So after removal of hydrogens and oxygen in the form of water molecule, where the CH2 addition will take place, from para position only we have removed hydrogen. So para position only the CH2 will attach. So the same thing I have written, students. This is what? Bakelite. What is this? Bakelite. So what is the use of bakelite? Bakelite, it is used for making combs and phonograph. Phonograph records. Phonograph records are nothing but it looks like a flat disc, CD. It looks, phonograph records are looks like a CD, students. And in the preparation of making what? Electrical switches and handles for various utensils. Okay, na? This is the use of bakelite. Okay. Let us see, students, next melamine formaldehyde polymer. How do we get melamine formaldehyde polymer? It is prepared by the condensation polymerization of melamine and formaldehyde. So what is the condensation polymerization? We know already that. What is the structure of melamine? Melamine is the new structure for us. So formaldehyde, you know already that. Melamine structure will be like this, students. Like a ring only you take, same. Like benzene ring you take, and in middle what will happen means here alternate nitrogen atoms are present. Alternate nitrogen atoms instead of carbon atoms. Alternate nitrogen atoms if you take, then and alternate double bonds if you take, then it will become what? See that like this. Alternate double bonds I have taken. Alternate nitrogen atoms, alternate carbon atoms. Wherever the carbon atom is there, at that position NH2 is present. At that position what is present? NH2 is present. Here also NH2. Here also NH2 is present, right? So this structure we can call as what? Melamine. This structure is called what? Melamine. Very simple. First it looks like benzene ring, alternate positions nitrogen atoms, and wherever the carbon position is present, at that position NH2 group if you take, then it will become what? Melamine. This melamine treated with HCHO, that is formaldehyde, HCHO, then it gives this product. What is that product? Here you take first, looks like what? Benzene ring. On benzene ring, alternate positions are occupied by nitrogen atoms, alternate double bonds. As it is, you can take this side NH2, this side NH2, this side instead of NH2, this addition will take place. It will become NaHCH2OH. How it will take place and all, we will see that. This is the resin intermediate. What is this? Resin intermediate. Resin intermediate, you will get this molecule. If you take n moles of this molecule, if you take, it will polymerize. On polymerization, you will get melamine formaldehyde polymer. Melamine formaldehyde polymer you will get. So how you will get melamine formaldehyde product? From this we will see that now. So let us take the product. Will be like this. Right? Here N. Alternate positions, nitrogen you take. This side NH, CH2. Continuation part symbol I am giving like this. Here one of the hydrogen removed as water molecule. That continuation part I am keeping like this. Here also same as it is. NH. That continuation part I am keeping as it is like this. This will takes place n times. This will takes place n times. So how this reaction will takes place? So you may ask a question here. Very simple, students. So let us see now the explanation part. The same molecule I am taking here. That is melamine. On benzene, looks like benzene ring. Alternate positions, nitrogens I have taken. Alternate positions, double bond you take. And wherever the carbon is present, at that situation, at that position, you take NH2 group. NH2 I have taken. Yes. Now formaldehyde you take. What is the formaldehyde formula? HCHO. It will be like this. HC double bond OH. Between carbon and oxygen, double bond is present. Among carbon and oxygen is more electronegative atom. So the pi electron cloud shifted towards more electronegative atom. So this oxygen will get negative charge. Carbon gets positive charge. Right? Yes. Now in this, one of the hydrogen, if it removes, instead of this side NaH2, I am taking for easy understand here. Like this. NaH2 I have written NaHH. Here breaking of bond is taking place means H plus and NH minus you will get it. Correct or not? Yes. Positively charged hydrogen will attack at a negatively charged oxygen. Positively charged carbon will attack at negatively charged nitrogen. Then what is the compound you will get here? You see that same compound looks like what? Benzene ring, alternate positions nitrogen and alternate double bonds. At alternate position carbon atom is there. Wherever the carbon is there we have taken what? NH2 group, right? Here NH. On NH what is attacked? C is attacked. C. On C 2 hydrogens are there, CH2. And on oxygen which is attacked, H plus ion, so that's by OH. So see that this compound we have taken as it is. Melamine when treated with formaldehyde. Melamine when treated with formaldehyde, what was happened? This is the compound we have got, resin intermediate. This resin intermediate n moles if you take, then this is the compound we have got. How do we get? This is okay sir, this we understood. By taking like this, we have got, this is the resin intermediate. Resin intermediate I have taken this. It's the same molecule, right? From resin intermediate after polymerization, how you have got this? That is the question may arise, right? How it will be means, this we have taken n number of molecules. That means how we have to take the n moles of this molecule means, you take the same molecule this side. This side means, one example we will see that. For example, the same molecule I am writing 2 times. Then repeating unit, if you observe, the remaining thing is easy only, right? Repeating unit you have to observe. This is that resin intermediate. Resin intermediate will be like this. For easy understand, I have written here H, here NH, H I have written for NH2. And one more mole I am taking here. One more mole will be like this. Alternate positions nitrogens, alternate positions double bond, alternate position carbon is present. Wherever carbon is there, at that positions NHCH2OH and NHH, that is NH2 will be like this, right? Here one of the hydrogen, here one of the OH removed as water molecule. See that, students? So what left here? NH is left. NHCH2, NH you will get again that continuation part. For that continuation part, I left here bond, right? NHCH2, again bond, NH will get. Again this ring only, na? Same ring only, na? Same repetition, na? That's why I kept here continuation part. Then down, why you kept here continuation part like this? You may ask a question here. The same molecule, this molecule you can take here down, na? This OH, and here H removed as water molecule. That means what? Here we can put a continuation part like this. And this side also we kept a continuation part, means the same molecule you can take this side. N moles will polymerize, na? So this side OH, this side H, removed as water molecule. So that's why I kept a continuation part like this, students. So what is the meaning of this one means? Continuation of the same part. The continuation of the same part will take place in all the 3 sides. Okay, na? That's why I kept here continuation part symbol like this. So this will take place n moles, because n moles of resin intermediate we have taken, students. I hope everybody understood this. This is what melamine formaldehyde polymer. Where do we use this melamine formaldehyde polymer means? It is used in the manufacture of unbreakable crockery. Okay. Let us see the next concept, that is copolymerization. What is the meaning of copolymerization? It is a polymerization reaction in which a mixture of more than one monomeric species is allowed to polymerize and form a copolymer. Copolymer already we have discussed, students. And copolymer is formed by the 2 different monomer units. We know already that if the same monomer unit polymer if you get, then such type of polymer we call as what? Homopolymer, right? This is copolymer. The copolymer can be made not only by chain growth polymerization but by step growth polymerization also, students, right? But here in our syllabus we have only chain growth polymerization reaction related to what? Copolymerization. We don't have the example related to step growth polymerization, right? But it may take place by step growth polymerization also. So what is the example of this copolymerization means? Buna-S. So what is the Buna-S preparation? It is prepared by the copolymerization of 1,3 butadiene and styrene. So what is the structure of 1,3 butadiene? But means what? How many carbons? 4 carbons, right? 4 carbons I have taken. On which positions double bonds are present? First position and third position double bonds are present. Based on that, you can arrange the hydrogen atoms. Then you will get CH2 double bond CH double bond CH2. This is what? 1,3 butadiene. This 1,3 butadiene will react with the styrene. Styrene formula is same as it is. Benzene ring you can take. On benzene ring, if vinyl group is present, that is what? CH double bond CH2 group is present, then you will get what? Styrene, students. This is the styrene molecule. Then on polymerization of this, what is the main product you will get? What is the main product you will get? We will see that. How it will polymerize? What is the main product involved in this? Very simple in this. Wherever the double bond is present, that will broken and it will produce free radicals. Correct? Here also it will broken and it will produce free radical. Here also it will broken pi bond and it will produce free radical. And this free radical will combine and it produce what? Here pi bond. We will see that. Very simple. CH2 is there na? That CH2 you can take as it is. Suppose this CH2, this side if you take one more styrene molecule, this CH2 group will attack at the CH position. Right? So again here bond will takes place. So for that continuation part, I am keeping here bond extra. That continuation part, right? Here free radical is present, here free radical is present. These two will combine and it produce sigma bond, that is pi bond. Here already sigma bond is present. So that's why pi bond will generate between these two carbon atoms. Pi bond broken between these two carbons and these two carbons in a 1, 3 butadiene. But there is a pi bond is generated between these two carbons that you have to identify. And you may think here CH2 free radical is present. That CH2 free radical will join with the CH free radical. Here it will join, right? So it will join here means here CH is present, right? On this CH what is present? Benzene ring is present, right? Benzene ring you can take as it is. I have taken benzene ring as it is, correct? Yes. This CH is combined with what? CH2 already it is present CH2. Here free radical is present. That free radical if you add 1, 3 butadiene this side, this CH2 free radical is present. That CH2 free radical will combine with the CH2 free radical. So for that continuation part, I kept here bond again, right? This will take place how many times? N moles if you take, N times polymerize and it produce what? This type of compound, polymer. That polymer we can call as butadiene styrene copolymer. What is this? Butadiene styrene copolymer. This is copolymer, right? Yes. This we can also call as Buna S. Buna S. This Buna came from 1, 3 butadiene. S came from styrene. On polymerization of 1, 3 butadiene styrene, we have got Buna S polymer, students. This is about Buna S. Then what is the use of this Buna S? See that these copolymers have properties quite different from homopolymers. Everybody knows that. If you take one of the example, butadiene styrene copolymer is quite hard and is a good substitute for natural rubber. Right? What is the meaning of rubber? How do we prepare this natural rubber? Everything we are going to discuss in the next topic. Right? Where do we use this one? Means it is used for the manufacture of auto tires and floor tiles, footwear components, cable insulation, etc. students, right? This is about what? Copolymerization. Okay, na? What is the rubber? That rubber part we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.